Morning. How are we all getting on? Back off me jollies. Good morning, everybody. Who we got in? Skinno's in. Yo, Mini Festa's in. Morning. Taft's in. Morning. Check me out. Suntanned. Samo was in. Early. Top Gear was in. Early. I hope you're all doing good. I hope it's been a good couple of weeks for everyone. I'm refreshed. I'm back. The wheel's on. And we're going to do some racing at the slightly odd time of 9:10. Picked that because I haven't had a go at doing anything, to be honest. Um, it was you didn't need to go away. Country was baking, mate. I paid all that money. Was checking on the weather app, and it was hotter here than it was in Tenerife. So I'm not disappointed. I haven't got a beach here. I haven't got a pool or an air-conditioned house. So whereas over there it was beautiful. Made some great memories. Had some good times with the family. And we're back now to do some racing. So completely out of practice. Morning, Carl. Morning, Camino. Um, Completely out of practice. I'll be honest. I plugged the wheel in last night just to check that everything was still working. Um, haven't set a quali time. I'm not going to blag you. I've got a different account, and I went on and I did about 5 laps just to try and make sure that the pedals were working and everything was working fine. I did have a disconnect though on my wheel, which was odd. Uh, but how is everybody? How's everybody been for a fortnight? How's the racing been? Um, I hope you've all had some good races. I hope you've all enjoyed yourselves and got your DR to where it needs to be. I'm on my wheel account, shall we say, which again is a bit odd because I was only going to do one day a week. I was going to do Thursdays. I was going to try and race with the big boys still on the A Plus account using the pad um, on a Tuesday and a Wednesday. And upon reflection, I was sat on holiday and I was, to be honest, the missus was winding me up a couple of times because I was sat on the beach watching YouTube streams of people racing. And I was chatting to a few people, and a few people said, look, bin the controller, put the controller in the bin. Um, so that was my thought. My thought on reflection, whilst I was on my holidays, was to get back. I'm completely out of practice. We're just going to go on the wheel and we're just going to run with it and we're just going to see how far we can get. I know I can compete with the big boys on the A Plus account, and I don't want to do that. I want to challenge myself. This will be the fifth time that the wheel's been on. Um, we've been streaming now for 2 months and a bit with the 2 week break for my holidays. So we're just gonna run with it. We're just gonna keep going. Uh, the holiday was great. The holiday was, I say, full of memories. Boat trips and jet skis and all the other stuff that you do on your holidays. And all I've done is hemorrhage money for 2 weeks. So it's about time we just settled down and kind of got back into the swing of things and back into normal life. And we landed about 3 o'clock in the morning on Monday morning, and then got about 4 hours sleep before the missus was going, the fridge is empty. The fridge is empty. We need to go and do some shopping. Right, okay. So we get dragged shopping, and you've been in a tanning shop, but that's what they. Well, what I was going for was kind of Greek god kind of look, you know what I mean? And what I've ended up with is just a fat Buddha, a brown Buddha. I've put on about 2 stone while I've been away. Uh, I'm feeling it. The camera's pointed up a little bit because it's just my guts sat on my legs. You know what I mean? I'm feeling heavy. It was just the shots of the beers and the whole atmosphere of being on holiday. But we're not here to talk about holidays. We're going to get some racing done. We're going to see where we end up. We're going to put some quali laps in. As you can see, I've B rated on this one. So this is the fifth time we've used the wheel. And we've gone from the E lobbies up to the B lobbies. S sportsmanship. And we're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna, well, now I'm opting now because I'm still a bit of a what do the youth call them? A noob, I think, is what the youth of today calls people like me. Um, we're still a noob on the wheel, but I'm going to stick with the Group 4s. I think when I saw the daily races while I was away, Brands Hatch, Group 3, again, hard tyres. Yeah, noob taff. That's what they call them, innit? A noob. Down with the kids' lingo. You see, the kids' lingo. Because I've got a 16-year-old, I'm getting used to this, the street lingo from the kids. What's he got? He's got a 124.2 in it. A 124? A 124? I hope you mean a 144, Camino. What's the PSN ID for the wheel account? It is. It's Cookie Guy 2 with an underscore in between the words. So it's at the top of the screen there. Um, I think, do you know what, Manifesto? I'm sure you're on this account. Let me have a look. So we're going to do Group 4s. I haven't got any cars. It's a fresh account, obviously. We'll enter in. Now, I did have a look at the qualifying, and it seems like everybody, or most people, are either in the Alpha or the Atenza. And I don't like the Atenza. The Atenza's like driving a flipping cruise ship. So we're going to jump in the Alpha. Let me just see if Minifesta is on this account on the qualies, because that'll give me something to chase. So how's this race been? For those of you that have raced yesterday, when the new races came out, how's it been? Have we had much success? Is the racing good? Are people still cutting the chicanes? Daily B is the race this week. Oh, tough. Tough, tough, tough. There you go, Minifesta. You're up there. A 144-1. With your nickname still deleted. We're going to see what we can do here. So, if you're tuning in just to have a bit of a laugh at a noob, check what car you did it with. Have you really done it in that Jag? Do you know what? I'll come out of this because I need a ghost, don't I, to chase. I need a ghost. No, you've done it in something worse. Oh, God. What car did he do that in? The RCF? Oh, my word. My word. How have you done that? Well, look, you see, most people are in the 155 or the Atenza. That's what people seem to be in. Sammy Snake there with a 143 dead. So if Sammy Snake can do it, we can, should we follow his ghost? Should we follow Sammy Snake? Apex is in! Morning, Apex, mate. I hope you're good. Did you pop in earlier? You did say hello. Do you know what? My apologies, Apex. I'm completely off the ball today. Yeah, Taff. I agree with you. Minifesta needs a new nickname. You can't be having that one. Your nickname has been deleted. Oh, reading the chat again. We'll get a good run out of here, though. We're going to go for racing. It's a Group 4, and because I'm on the wheel, I think that's probably the best way to get used to the wheel is in the Group 4s. And then potentially move up to the Group 3s. Stop reading the chat, Cookie. Should have legendary Minifesta. I think so. I think Minifesta has had his nickname deleted. Was it for impersonation? I think it was. Let's see if we can put a lap in so we're not starting from the back anyway. That might have been a corner cut. Yeah. Well, let's try and get used to it though. And I like this track, to be honest. It's a decent track. Group 4s. Well, not too crazy. It'd be nice if it was Group 3s. If it was Group 3s, I probably wouldn't be on the wheel. Or if I did, there'd be lots of spinning and lots of crashing. Minifesta's got a clip he's going to send me on WhatsApp. So this lap was done with a penalty anyway, so... Ooh, what's that, friends? Oh, it's not gone well, has it? Oh, we put a time in it, 1:46.9 with a penalty. Remember my WhatsApp friends, Taff? I've got you on WhatsApp. You haven't slept all night. So on, man. Try and buckle down and put a time in. See if we can get in the 1:44s. Oh, not like that one off. I just still need to work out the braking points, turning points and all that. And we'll see how it goes. We're nice and relaxed about things. We're still in holiday mode. Suffering a little bit from the holiday blues though. End of holiday blues. So, what do we think of this week's races anyway? Do we think these are any good? Are people still smashing the, doing the chicane cheat? We're going to find out in the race, aren't we? Oh, dearie me. Dragon GT, morning mate. Welcome in, nice to see you. How are you getting on, fella? Come on, we need a time to set. Samo was in. You were in early, Samo. Appreciate the like, mate. I got likes before I'd gone live. Much, much appreciated. Let's get a fairly decent time here. Alright, we're in the 145s. We can go much quicker through that bit. Oh, it's a penalty! And we were quicker as well, look. Oh. Will we have time to set another lap? I think we might. I think we just might. For anyone watching, I really do appreciate you. Thank you very much. After my little 2-week break, oh, that could be a penalty. Oh. Let's see if we can get one flyer in. Get a good run out of there. I think it's better to... Do you know what? I think you're probably right. And I thought I'd done that, if I'm honest, Samo. Tone's in. Morning, Tone. Oh, we're messing up it, right. So let's just... Settings. Ghost settings. Oh, it's not reset, is it? Look. Good spot, Samo. Good spot. Thank you. I'm not going to get another race in, am I? Just dropped by to say Mrs. Tone's birthday, so can't stay. We'll wish her a very good birthday from us, mate. I hope you're doing well, Tone. I did try and jump into a few streams while I was away, but obviously, when you're on your holidays, the missus goes a bit nuts. You know, if you sat watching Gran Turismo streams, yeah, lying on the beach, just throwing likes on people's streams and stuff. She'll be like, "You're on your holidays. Concentrate." So where did we end up there? 1:45.9. We're going into the race. More than likely starting near the back. I did see from a couple of streams yesterday, the penalties are very, very severe here. So we can take advantage of some penalties. Reborn! Morning, Reborn. Did I pop into your stream, Tone, while I was leathered? I did that to a few people. Oh, mate, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I said anything untoward. Samo, 45 dead. Let's see. Well, we're starting 8th. It's not bad in a B lobby. It's not bad. Where's my pad? Les. Say hello to all the English. Let's give this a whirl. I think it's easy to go faster in the Atenza if you like it. Samo, I can't stand the Atenza. I can't stand it. That's the who wants to be my friend now? I will accept. There we go. No, with the Atenza, you've got to rev it out and stuff, so don't be racist, Cookie. Just go back. uh, not being racist, people. Being racist. The last thing I would do. WRX is fire here. Okay. We might give that a whirl in a bit, eh? We'll see how we get on. I just want to complete a race and maybe get some positive DR on the wheel. So if you're racing, good luck in your race. If you're watching, thanks for watching. Smash the like button, do all that kind of stuff. And we'll see how we fare in a race. Yeah, the Spaniard's a bit robust. He must still be buzzing off his World Cup victory. Come on, Willie. Penalty for the Spaniard. Oh, had my back door smashed in. Radar. Oh, I'll break myself. Yeah, I'll take a penalty with you, Jose. Yeah. Sharp Tax is in. Morning, Sharp Tax. Broski, morning, mate. Thank you for popping in. Oh, still haven't worked out the braking points for this yet. Go walk the puppy. Cheers, Reborn. Oh, yep. Off the grass. Oh, bit sideways then. Oh. Oh, this is going to be tight, isn't it? So Swede got it all wrong then. Someone at the inside here. Just lurking and working. Cheers, broski. I'm just getting back into the swing of things. But the big question for today is, does the controller go in the bin? Do we just stick to the wheel and master it? Oh, absolutely, says Samo. Go defensive here. Oh. Bit of a kerfuffle behind then. I'm not usually a race C kind of guy, to be honest. Normally we do race B because you get that quick turnaround and the chance to earn more DR, but this isn't about DR at the minute. This is about getting used to the wheel. It's only the 5th time we've used it. Do I have more fun with it? It's definitely more immersive. It depends as well, Samuel, to be honest. If I'm being brutally honest, I think everybody enjoys winning. Do you know what I mean? And because I'm a noob on the wheel, there hasn't been much winning. And it's a constant battle with myself because I know that I could just pick the pad up and not necessarily race away with it, but be more in with a chance of winning. But there is the element of just like racing. I just like racing, and this is so much more immersive and fun that, oh yellers, somebody's been punted at the chicane. That's what this is, Samo. This was a new account. This is the 5th time that the wheel's been out. So I've still got the A+ account. That up. He's race number 1 of the week, race number 1 of the month, really. Do you know what, Samo? I was gonna do it. I just think that's definitely cheating, isn't it? And I want the satisfaction, to be honest, Samo. I want to be able to. I got busted by another streamer the other week. Just before I went on my holidays, I was doing some racing, and I was so tempted. Oh. I was so tempted to pick the pad up and just do a race. Because I was struggling on the wheel. Oh, it's not. And I got a stronger sense of satisfaction knowing that I didn't give up on the wheel. Chunky's in. Morning, Carl. I'll read your comment in a second, mate. Let me get on a straight. Did you do that at Nürburgring, did you, mate? Set a quality time on the pad. Is that cheating, though? I know racing the pack in the B lobbies is hard, but it's about fun, innit? It's about having a laugh and testing yourself. Still don't know what all the buttons on the wheel do. Oh. No, it's an exploit. Yeah, but I get found out. Do a quality time on the pad, start somewhere near the front. Oh. And then everybody behind just overtakes you because you crap on the wheel. Not you, I mean me. How's your T598 doing anyway, Carl? Oh, I've done it again. Blasting the late breakers. But it's race one. After a 2-week break. If we finish in the top 10, I'll be happy. Car in front at the wall. It's good. The missus doesn't want it in the front room. So you put it in the spare room. At least you can leave it set up permanently in the spare room. you start at the front? P2, P, yeah. Depends, it's B lobbies. You say they're more respectful. Every time. Right, brake earlier for that corner. No penalty though. Set up with the PS5s in the front room. Oh no! Sorry. Sorry. That was my fault. There you go. Messed up. Doing so well. Doing so well. I wasn't, was I? Let's be honest. Thought I had his number then as well. We'll improve the quality. That's the next one. We should have a couple of minutes between races. Oh, it's the first time I've taken that corner. Okay. Let's hope these in front battle and we can get them places back. We don't seem very friendly with each other. Cheers, Samo. Happen here. Who's got right past him? Is it the wall? Can't take advantage. Bugalugs is in. Morning, Bugalugs. Oh, top 10 was the target on that one. We got a 10. We could have gone a bit better. But we're getting used to it. K2 Run Racing in 4th. Well done, mate. And Les in 2nd. Well done. There you go. In-depth mastery. I don't know what that is. New milestone reached. That's how young this account is. Fresh account for the wheel. Taps back. What car are you in? I'm in the 155. Bugalugs. I'm in the 155, mate. Oh, look at that. DR down. The start, it looked quite clean though, didn't it? The race. Everybody seemed to get blue. Taff's back. Had to nip out. Thanks for coming back, Taff. We're not doing that well. Rent a car. Now, Buggerlugs, if you're going to do a livery, right? I knew that's what was coming. I knew you were going to put it out. You can't buy the 155. Or if you can, I think it's £1 million or something like that from the mad showroom, like the Legends showroom. I might give the Atenza a whirl. If people are saying that's good. Again, I've not driven it whilst I've been on the wheel. Right. Let's improve this quality. 142.7 is Manu Rodri. We'll try and improve the quality anyway. We will improve the quality. Let's be positive thinkers. We will improve the quality. We're following Manu Rodri around. Got to learn something. Apex is in again. Oh, he's back. Look at the speed he carries through there. I'm sorry if I keep scratching my nose. My face has peeled about 4 times. Because I was stupid. And when I was on my holiday, my motto was, sun cream is for wimps. A decision that I'm now regretting. Good out. How's the race doing? First race wasn't great, mate. I was picking my braking points and turning points because I'm not used to it. I'm hoping that the next race will be a bit better. But good to see you, mate. How's the funds doing for... That's a bit of a direct question, that, isn't it? How's the computer upgrade doing? Or the computer rebuild is what I should say. Have you hit your target yet? Have you got to where you need to be to make things happen? Got it built yesterday. Brilliant. What are we on here? 45.4. Need to be shaving at least a second off that. You're not going to overtake Manu Rodri, are you? Stop being silly. Sure, that was a legal corner. That was legal. Don't think that one was, though. Oh, it was. We'll get one more lap in after this. Better turn one. Could have been so much better. There's definitely time in here to get a 144, at least. A low 144 as well. But we're going to have to settle for that for now. Because we've only got a few seconds left. Trail braking, so Samu, trail braking's the bit I'm struggling with the pedals. That's the biggest problem of mine, that. Picking the lines, the braking points, trail braking, because there's no feel in the pedals, because there is no haptic feedback, because these are standard T598 pedals, and you know when you're on the triggers on the pad and you get that vibration under your braking or your, and I know I can feel it through the wheel a little bit, but I just need to get my brain to understand that the vibration in the wheel is supposed to be the vibration in the pedal. Um, so yeah, that's the. You're right. I do need to learn trail braking. I think it was a good friend of the channel. I think it was Paul Rick was telling me to put a squishy ball underneath. I was looking at the inputs, and you have zero trail braking. Right. I will double check that, mate. On the on what do they call it? On the settings, and make sure that my brake pedal settings are good as well. Cheers, Samo. I appreciate the feedback. If anybody else has got any feedback, such as Cookie, you're rubbish, give up, or Cookie, do this, just let me know. Standard pedal measure braking distance. That's the difference between these pedals and the low top right. Do we think the load cell pedals will be better? Cookie, get the pad out. Can't do it, Buggerlugs. Can't do it. I might try and set a quality on the pad in a bit and see if that's any different. But let's see if the comment from earlier that the people at the front of the grid are a little bit more friendly. See, there's the yellow Opmo. The leader's got a penalty already. At the wall. This looks like it could be a good battle, this race. Trying to work out what the look behind button is. No need for that. What's that from the Spaniard? It's going to be a penalty. Yeah. I think I'm joining Luca. There you go. Only got half a second for me though. doing alright? I'm not bad, 4 laps in. I'm going to be quiet for a minute then, because I was concentrating. But we're in the top 5. Just. Making a move here. I'm not behind. I figured it out. Trail braking, wake up. I'm trying, Sabo. I'm trying. Messed up, sorry. I was stuck to the wall. Try and stay out of everyone's way. This wheel lock's not easy, is it? Yes, I know. I know, Samo. I can feel your disappointment in me, mate. I'll take the penalty. I'll take the penalty. Yeah. So it'll be on the settings. I'll have a look on the calibration. No, you see trail braking? No. Penalties galore. I'll get used to it, Samo. I've had 2 weeks off. Oh. I'm not going to give up. Top 10. We'll try that Apex, eh? We'll try it. Got a couple of laps to secure a top 10. We've obviously had a big crash anyway. So it is what it is. And that's the only thing with race C, isn't it? Is if you have a crash, it's half an hour driving around at the back of your own. No comment. Just no comment. Not as good as me at predictions. I can predict I'm going to be rubbish. No. Prediction is we're going to get better. And that's the journey, isn't it? The journey is. Getting into the swing of things. Sticking a decent quality in. not missing my braking points. That's what I need to do. You have a way of predicting where I'll finish. I can see it, Apex, when you're racing. But I'll laugh my head off if he'd spun it then. Oh dear. Well, I didn't predict that one. I can also predict you hitting the apex. Ah. Oh. Right, so we need to improve, don't we? I'm not going to give up. I'm not picking the pad up either. Definitely not picking the pad up. We've got 9 minutes to get used to this trail braking and to set a decent quality. I get some liquid in that's not alcoholic. Oh, my liver's now going, oh, because all I've done is drink sangria and beer for 2 weeks. Right. Come on, Cookie. Sort your head out, lad. Get out of holiday mode. There's an improvement. Samo, thank you, mate. Take care, fella. Thanks for your help. You're off to do some daily B tap. No worries, mate. No worries. I'm just taking 2 seconds out for a second. Say 2 seconds out. It's turning my face cam off. Well, I just have one of my duty frees. You going to stream? Are you streaming, Taff? I need to subscribe to your channel, Taff. Taff, put your link in the chat before you go. You can't put links in. Tell me what your YouTube handle is. I've got it there, haven't I? Why can't I do that? Of course I can. There you go. Subscribe to Taff. I'll see if I can put his link in the chat. Let me just nip. Hang on a sec. Just where are we? There you go. That's Taff's link. So give Taff a quick sub. What did you bring me back, Cookie, mate? I was absolutely hemorrhaging cash while I was over there, Bugalooks. Obviously, with the family, they want to do jet skis and boat trips and water parks. And the only thing I would say is if you go to Tenerife and you don't go in the school holidays. That's all I'll say. If you can avoid the school holidays, avoid the school holidays. Because we got to Siam Park in Tenerife, which is the probably I think it's voted the best water park in Europe or something like that. And it was absolutely rammed. Skinno, take it easy, mate. Appreciate your comment. Appreciate you popping in. Thanks for smashing the like button and all that stuff. And hopefully I see you on a stream soon. Where did that put us? So I'm moving up the rankings slowly. We're moving up the friends list. We've not done too much quali. We've had what, 10 minutes? You had 3 years ago. Mate, the queues were over an hour for each slide. Over an hour for each attraction, unless you bought the fast pass, which was basically double the cost of your entry fee. Which I thought was a bit of a rip. But oh, boo-hoo! Hunty plays is in. Hey up, Hunty, mate. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in, fella. How are you keeping? How's your racing been? I did try and pop into a couple of your streams while I was away. Keep the booze going. It was around the corner from the park. Oh, it was, yeah, it was. We were in Costa Rica, which was I think a €5 taxi ride away, so it was next to nothing. But it was honestly, it was rammed. Big rush for sunbeds in the morning. Luckily, we spoke to one of the girls who told us the best place to go, which was on a little island by the lazy river. Nobody seems to rush there. They all rush to the beach with the big wave pool. But the slides were good. The ones that we got on, we did the Tower of Power, which goes through the shark tank. That was impressive. Um, Other slides where you've got ups and downs like a roller coaster. What they've done with water slides these days is impressive. Right, we're on, and we're starting in second. 2 minutes walk away. You literally were around the corner. Let's see what we can do here. Apex, you've got someone in here. Apex VR. Go-karting was good there as well. Yeah, I saw the go-kart track. And my brother was there a few months ago. And I meant to get it in, to be honest, but I don't. Sounds really bad with OCD and all that kind of stuff. But I had, as you can see, there are quite a few trophies just behind me on the shelf there. They were from my go-karting days. I was fairly handy at go-karting. And I just don't like the idea of going and putting a sweaty helmet on that someone else has had on in 30 degrees heat. Just my awkward self. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather take my own racing gear and then I'd look a bit silly jumping on the plane with, with my helmet than racing overalls. Carl, Southwest Racers in. Morning, Carl. How are you, mate? Oh, P1's got a penalty. I'm not close enough to take advantage of that, though. Is he going to be a grass dipper? Stay out the wall. Yeah, hope the holidays was good. The holidays was alright. We're still in holiday mode though, Carl. Oh no. Oh, I fought to get that back. How did I get half a second there? Dog Paws is in. Good morning, Paws. How are you, Paws? You alright, mate? Thank you for popping in. He's driving away with it. It's P1. Really? Not too bad. They're not doing great though. He is just driving away. How are you getting on the wheel, Paws? Because I'm deciding to put my pad in the bin and we'll just take the rough with the smooth. My pad's not in the bin. I mean, it's not in the bin, but that's where it's going. Oh. Where it needs to go. Oh. Bounced off a curb into the wall of champions. Six laps in, 5 seconds between me and the car behind. Got a massive 8 seconds between me and the car in front. Drac! Hello, mate! Battlefield's on for you. I might tune in and watch that, mate. It looks a bit frantic for me, but Might be a pen. Yeah. Yeah, I'll pop it, Jack. I enjoy watching it, mate, to be honest. Nearly lost it then. Oh, reading chat then. Messed up. There you go. Oh, hoping I don't throw away a podium here. Cuba's coming. Come on, Cuba, my fellow Brit. Stay on the wall. He's coming. 2 seconds. Where's gone? P2. Bedtime for me, mate. Glad to see you back. Safe. Catch you again. Appreciate your bugalugs. Take it easy, mate. Go and get some sleep. Ready for work later, I'm pretty sure. On your night shift. P2. P2 on the wheel. Not bad. Not bad. Thank you very much for joining in, everybody. Thank you very much for smashing the like button. And we'll get back into the swing of things. And hopefully we can get a win under our belt today. But this is staying out the way. We're sticking to the wheel. Didn't get a clean race bonus because I got a penalty. It looked a bit chaotic behind though. A little bit chaotic behind. Right. I am, at this point, being 2 hours in, I just need to nip to the loo. So bear with me 1 minute and I'll nip to the loo and I'll be back. Back. I'm back. You just turn the face cam off a sec. Is that a new racing shirt? I didn't see up there. Twitch GT. Hello, Twitch GT. If I've missed you, my apologies, mate. I was racing then. That was a bit bad. Twisty's there. Not sure about yours. So if my controller is the same time as the wheel, it can affect force feedback sometimes. Just a heads up. Okay. So the thing with it, Twist, is if I turn my controller off, that I think that I get the timeout on the when it comes up and says you've been inactive for 10 minutes and it's going to turn it off. I don't think for some reason my wheel doesn't register on that. But I do appreciate that. I'll look into that, mate, and see what's what. I got 6 minutes to enter into a new one. And yes, Camino, that is a new racing shirt off me jollies. I went to Costa Rica Market and bought a load of t-shirts because I was growing out of the ones that I took with me. Because I've drank too much and eaten too much on my holidays. So I needed some bigger t-shirts. Am I going to try race B? Um, I don't think so. Avo Mini, look, Minifest has gone on again. In the RC, he's done it twice, look, a 44-1. Last time we did race B, Group 3s at Brands Hatch, It was absolute carnage. Absolute carnage. Because the slightest tap and you've gone. And people were just being a bit too aggressive with it. And no Minifesta flexing. Look, he's back in. Look, yeah, but you're on the pad. If I got on my pad, I'd be in the 43s. How's that for a flex? How's that for a challenge for you? Yeah, and I might take some advice from an earlier, consistently shy, but consistent. Some advice from earlier was set your quali on the pad, but do the race on the wheel. So I might do that. I might, yeah. Later on when I'm not streaming, I might just set a time on the pad, and then tomorrow, with a tomorrow's stream, we might be starting up near the front with a chance of some victories. The guy in the last race was 16 seconds ahead by the end of the race. So he's a second and a half quicker every lap than what I was. So, what impressive! What's your new account on then, Minifesta? You've got two A accounts now, haven't you? Camino says, I personally think this track is too long and there's too many laps to implement no strategy. It's a bit weird that they've done it without a pit stop. This one is B, and it's the wife's account. What's that? The one that's in P2? Well, I'll tell you what, mate, you don't get times to close that. A 148 and a 150. That's quick, mate. That is quick. I know you like racing at night as well. Have you just put that time in now? How have you put that time in now if you're supposed to be working? Oh, it's the holidays, isn't it? It's the holidays. So have you got 6 weeks off now? Are you don't go back to work till September? They're over here. Pressing daft buttons. Just get into the swing of it. One sec. There we go. No ghost. Let's see what we can do. Samo's back. 6 weeks hauls. I work two jobs, so I'm still doing a couple of days a week in the other one. Fair enough. You'll see me a bit over July and August. Fair play, mate. Fair play. I will. Might take you up on the offer of a meet up and a few drinks. Where are we starting? Right. Bejito. Sure, he's normally an A driver. Sure of it. Right, so doing the rounds, dropping some likes, take it easy, mate. Twist, thank you very much for popping in, mate. I do appreciate you. If you're racing today, mate, have some good races. And go and pop some likes on some streams. Appreciate you, fella. Thank you. Starting in fifth, what's your predictions here? Last or first? Replaced with GT7 time. I expect to see you at the top of all the leaderboards for the next 6 weeks, Minifesta. P3, Samo's optimistic. Samo. Go super cautious into that one. Lap one. Penalty for P4. I think we're close enough. Oh, someone's calling someone out already. It's terrible. I'm hoping this will be good racing though. decent corner for me that. Picked up half a second there. Oh, I've outbraked myself. Les! Hi, mate. How you doing, Chief? Glad, mate. Glad you're doing all right. Appreciate you popping in, mate. Watching me give this wheel a go. We're slowly getting into the groove of things. They're saying, what dartboard have you got behind you? It's the Windmow Blade 5. I've had it for a few years, mate. I think they do a Blade 6 or Blade 7 now, but... a little pastime of mine. Any pub games I like. Wow! That was a bit of a rocket, wasn't it? He's either had a wheel disconnect or missed his braking point or has been severely punted. What lap was that on? Lap 5. We might have to check the replay on that. Yeah, or a kill. Definitely some murdering going on there. These B lobbies are definitely more interesting than the A and A plus lobbies. There's definitely more shenanigans. Oh, outbreak yourself. That was poor. Yeah, I agree, Samo. I think it's practice, mate. I think the best thing for me to do is off stream is just sit and grind it and practice with the trail braking. Because at the moment it's not working. We'll not defend this, I've got a penalty. We'll try and use his slip to minimise the effect of the penalty. Trail break on the road. What roads are you driving on to trail break? terrible. Oh, missed me braking point. Although that seemed to work out okay. Do I use my left foot for the brakes? Yes, I do. But not in my car. It's definitely under braking where I'm losing all my time. Definitely. Just try it for fun when parking in real life. Paul, where's your tan? I know, Paul. Welcome in, mate. Samo, take it easy, mate. Thanks for all the advice this morning. Thanks for popping in. It is much appreciated. Where's me tan? Brown Buddha is what I'm now known as, Paul. Slightly overweight. When I say slightly, I mean very. But good to see you, mate. Thanks for popping in. I'm not having a very good morning racing. Is the wheels on? But I'm going to cheat later and I'm going to set a quality time on the pad. So that I'm starting up near the front and then I'll rejoin on the wheel tomorrow. I'm that colour in the winter. There we go. Positive DR in the B lobbies. Yeah, I did have a good time, Paul, to be honest. You know what? I'm going to have one of my duty frees Now Paul's in, reminded me of smoking. And of course, I only brought back the legal number of duty frees that you're allowed. See, Minifesta's a good guy. Assistant manager of a pub and helping the send kids at schools. Through high school as well. So that's a challenging but rewarding job, I'm guessing, Minifesta. Right, let's give this one more go. See if we can improve it. See if we can get a win under our belts. A P2's the best we've done so far. ADHD to my left, autism to my right. It's a blast. Well, do you know what? The best thing about that is obviously at least you know where you stand with autistic people. You know what I mean? Because they just tell the truth, don't they? They're all brutally honest. There's no filter on them. Drac, I'll probably do race B for an hour, then go on Battlefield. I'm loving the fat revolver at the minute. Seem to have gotten the knack of it. I love it, Drac. I will tune in later, mate. Stick a like on, and I'll spend half an hour watching how you get on because I'm interested. I used to be a Call of Duty player, um, and then yeah, kind of. I'll say grew out of it, if you like. It was just one of them things that I never stuck with. Get yourself in the Lexus. Maybe on the pad, Minifesta. Maybe on the pad. But we're switching it around though at the minute. We're going to do the three. I don't know if I can fully put the pad in the bin yet. That's my thing. I think I'm going to have to maintain my other A plus account with the pad and not ruin it by getting on the wheel. And then see if I can get anywhere near you. All the men play Battlefield. Call of Duty got silly, didn't it? Because everyone was cheating. Everybody had aimbots on, and you're getting sniped from 400 miles away, and then just won in the Lexus. No idea how. Race pace was horrid. You in the 46s in your race pace, Minifesta? Because I was in the 47s then. You must be in the 45s or 46s on race pace. The contrast to also managing a pub. Yeah, you go from ADHD and autism to all the drunkards. The 45s. Timmy, thank you very much for popping in, mate. Good to see you. Appreciate you, mate. We're having a terrible morning on the using the wheel. P2, P5, and a last place, I think, is what I've achieved this morning. We're trying to work our way up through the B lobbies, and they're quite interesting, shall we say. I never saved the replay on that one. I'll have to go back through the stream later. Um, see what happened. But somebody definitely got murdered on turn one. Realistic slip is weird. Do you know what, Timmy? I'd be all right if I could keep up with people. This is only my fifth time using a wheel, so the transition from the pad to the wheels proving slightly difficult, and I'm trying really hard not to pick the controller back up. 10 years managing pubs, clubs, and restaurants. Dirty air is tremendous. Everyone always complaining about custom slipstream. They do always complain about custom slipstream, you're right. I'm still a second away from Mini Festa, look. I'll do it. I'll do it, and then I'll message you and show you and inspire you to jump back on. Yeah, they've really played with the dailies, haven't they, this week, Simi? That's the thing. No pit stop on race C. No pit stop race C. Hard tyres everywhere. Mini Festa with the fighting talk. When I beat your time, you'll jump in the meta. Right. Let's try and get used to this trail braking on the pedals. No ghosts, so we'll just drive round. Practice on screen that displays the inputs. I think you're right, Silly. The only thing is, when I do that, I'll lose track of where I'm going. I'm supposed to be watching where I'm going. I just need to get a feel for it. I need to practice half pedal, quarter pedal. It's not a horrendous lap with no ghost. There you go. I use the Lexus Yields Vibe Race League, so well acquainted with this car and track specifically. Right. Who've we got in here? Chili 72. Raced in. Sim Racer Matt. VR46 is in. Aziz is in. Right. Good luck. Cheers, Jimmy. Thank you. Practice on the screen display. I know. Practice on the screen displays is the way to do it. See, if I set an absolutely rapid time on the pad, though, I could start on pole in all the races in the B lobbies. if you're watching, thank you for watching. Smash the like button. If you're racing, good luck in your races. I was gonna. Wasn't the Aston Martin good here though last time? I thought the Aston was good here last time. Oh, that might have been Group 3's. Oh, sorry, AZ. I know. Ah. Let's serve me penalty. And then end up back amongst them. Try not to cut across me. Yes, Simmy, that's the plan. Well avoided then. See him trying to do the switchback. No, I've missed it. Braking point well and truly missed then. Just wanted to make sure I didn't hit the guy that was turning in. Morning, Rob. My head's falling off. Lap 3. Cheers, Rob. Like button battered. See, the worst bit about that the front pack's only there. I've got to serve this stupid penalty. Everybody else seems to be a little bit further away. Right. Regroup. 6 laps to go. We can do this. The pack's only there. We'll go for a top 5. Following the German then. Wow, did you see the guy in front then? That was a bit naughty. top 5 could be on here. He says before he outbraked himself. Nearly 72 in the lead there. We'll catch it. Slowly but surely. Not like that one up. We've got 2 laps left to try and get something. SMF. Hi, mate. Thank you for popping in. How you doing, fella? One lap to go. Cookie got a chip on his shoulder. Oh, messed that right up. Last lap as well. Welcome back, boys. Nearly ended up in the wall then. Oh, half a second penalty. Should still be a fifth place though. Still a fifth place. Oh dear. It's proving hard today. Get back into the swing of things. Pause, don't apologise to me, mate. The fact that you pop in for just a second is an honour, mate. Oh. Well, we're getting better. We're progressing. I was in the 45s in that race, which was nice. So how have you all been anyway for 2 weeks? Did I miss anything? I don't think I missed anything. I tried to keep up on jumping a few streams. Well, that was a nice clean race from everybody there. I managed to catch hold of Rally Rob's most recent reasonably fast with German Kiwi in. That was a great episode and an absolutely stonking lap time. So now that I'm back off me jollies, I think I might be reaching out to Rob and asking for a place on the podcast. I've jumped in his Discord. These B lobbies are frantic. So to get blues there is a good one. Let's do one more. One more for the road. And we're jumping in the meta. And for the fifth time only on the wheel, I'm not doing too bad. Fifth place. That was all right. That's about my standard at the moment. Cheers, Rob. That's about all I can hope for. Though I did get a second place earlier. I don't know how many DR's looking. I mean, yeah. Just turn that off a second. So where are we in the world rankings? We can't be doing that great. So that's my current friends list on this account, which I'm calling the wheel account, which is Cookie Guy 2.0. And sitting nice and proud at the top of that Mini Festa twice in the RCF. So he seems to have that Lexus dialed right in. Carl in P3 with a 44.4 or 45.1. So you're just not that quick, am I, at the minute? We got Highland Rush, Les, Slip, and Danny. Down on a 46.1. And everybody's in this 155. Are there any other cars that we can go in? Or is this the one? A Tenza. Which I'm refusing to drive because it's horrible. You did a 0.6 with the Atenza. I know Mini Festa. Atenza. Oh no, it's looking like the WRX is holding its own. But it's between them three then, isn't it? The Atenza, the Alpha, and the WRX. So there's a GTR there. He's done well to get that round in that time. What else? Alpha is the easiest, is it? Yeah, fair enough, mate. I'm going to stick in the Alpha. I think so. I think that's the way to go. Uh, what am I doing here? Trying to work out the buttons on me on the wheel. What's R1 on the wheel? Oh, it's it's the paddle. Oi, oi, Gitworm's in. Hello, Gitworm. I promised the missus I'd finish at 12 o'clock, but I'm going into the next race. She can manage by herself. I've got a bit of a meeting to attend, supposedly between 12 and 2. But it's nothing, well, I say it's nothing important. It's going to end up costing me money. I've got to. Sounds really posh, this, doesn't it? It's not, by the way. But I've got a kitchen designer coming round who's going to tell me that I need this and I need that and I want this and I want that. And if I'm not there, the missus is going to. He's probably going to end up going, I want a centre island. I want this and I want that. So I do need to be there. But he was supposed to be coming between 12 and 2. So I'm taking a chance. I'm going to do one more race. And we'll stick it out so I can avoid the kitchen designer. Bonjour, le cookie guy. It's Senor Cookie. I've been in Spain. Senor. Tenerife. Tenerife, get word. where it was absolutely roasting, but not as roasting as here. You pay all that money to go on holiday and get a tan. Look, got a tan. And then it was hotter here than it was at home. Mange two, says Del Boy. Showing your age, Gitworm. Showing your age, mate. But Only Fools and Horses was quality, wasn't it? Pedro. Si, senor. That was all I kept saying. Uno cerveza, por favor. In the iced glasses. You know when you go on holiday and they serve you a beer in an iced glass? And it's red hot and refreshing, but I am literally 2 stone heavier. Maybe not 2 stone, maybe a stone. But I have put some weight on my holidays. Yeah, I'm surprised that the Japanese didn't turn up with a harpoon boat while I was on the beach and harpoon the whale that was sunbathing. And this is how bad I know it was. This is how bad. We hired a pedalo for a couple of hours, and to balance it out, I was on the right hand side of the pedalo, and my wife and my son were on the left, and it was level. That's how bad that was. I've not got enough time to do a lot. And then you don't realise how hot it is while you're on the pedalo because you've got a sea breeze rocking and you're sunbathing and you're jumping out. Oh, yeah, it was. And then you get sunburnt. And then you don't realise where you've burnt until you get in the shower at the end of the day. And then when you're in the shower and you've got the water, mate, burning was unbelievable. Weight Watch as it is then. I think mate, I'm not eating. I've had no breakfast for 2 days. I'm going to do what's called the OMAD diet, which is 1 meal a day. And I'm just going to go for evenings. And even then, it's going to be a morsel. Yeah, that's the plan. The plan is to try and shed some weight. Yeah, it was quite embarrassing with the wife and the son sat on one side of the pedalo and me on the other, and it was balanced. That made me question. And then I had to go and buy some new t-shirts. Look, I've got a nice racing t-shirt. Look, the Mercedes t-shirt. You can eat anything you want, just don't swallow. It works for me. There was I've got to keep this family friendly. There was a very quick comeback to that statement. But my wife would be in here punching my head in if I replied the way I wanted to reply. Then that that'll give you a clue. Oh, made myself chuckle then. And it's sad when you laugh at your own jokes. Oh. Well, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining me back on this morning and watching the trials and tribulations. Blimey, pole position for you, Minifesta, in your race. I might have to switch accounts a bit later there. If you're doing racing during the day, I might have to go on the A account and jump in a few races with you. Let me know how you get on from pole. P4 for me. Welcome return to sanity restored. Back on tonight, Minifest. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely out of practice though, Gitworm. And the fact that I've jumped straight back in and gone on the wheel rather than the pad is proving to be a challenge, shall we say. Well, thank you very much, whoever that was. Thank you. Turn 1. Dirty tyres, can't turn. So the mission is, don't finish last after being spun out. Take it easy, Chunky. Thanks for being there, mate. Oh dear. Italian. Not like the Italians, that is it? No, you're not a bad omen, Gitworm, not at all. Morning, Brad. Race C any good? The race might be ready, but I don't think I am. We're sticking with the wheel, mate. And I'm only doing race C because last time Group 3 at Brands was a nightmare. Sparkles is in. Hola, Sparkles. Nice to see you. Oh, that was a bad nudge. I'll get a penalty for that though. Or not. Yeah. He's going to get a penalty anyway. Oh. Come on, one cup. I know, Rad. Do you know what? I would have come for the meet-up, mate. But the truth is, I'm going to see Chubby Brown. Which was booked in well before you were coming to Lichfield. Otherwise, I would have been there because that looks like it's going to be an absolute scream. You brought Granny with you. Bit of an heavy right foot then coming out of there. Well, I hope you have fun in Lichfield, Brad. And I know it's not quite Thailand, but we've got some alright weather at the minute. I know, right? I paid a load of money to go on holiday, mate, and it was hotter here than it was there. If you're about on Sunday, I'm not doing anything Sunday, and I will drive. You're doing a Gran Turismo European tour by the looks of it. You're meeting up with all the legends. Watching Onions live. You'll be in his rig. Oh my word. Destroying his A Plus account. That is a stream. Oh, that I will not miss. chopping onions into a Switch's account. Love it. Is that the first time you'll be in a rig, Radian? Oh no. Don't say my controller's disconnected. No! No! That's not good. Well, there you go. That's the first time that's happened. I've had a disconnect on the wheel. Deary me. I've just picked the controller up. That's different. Well, there you go. T598. But that's the very first wheel disconnect I've had ever. That was odd. Right, I can't wait to see you try it, mate. I really can't. It's going to be incredible. Very immersive is the best way to explain it. It's the first time I've had a controller in my hand for 3 weeks. And SMF is right, it is a completely different game on the wheel. Oh. Disaster. Disaster. FMJ, morning mate, afternoon even. Thanks for popping in, mate. Appreciate you. How are you getting on? I just had my first ever wheel disconnect and picked up the pad and don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, penalties I'd see are definitely a headache. Recovery drive, last place. Investor's got the win. Well done, mate. Oh, well done, mate. That was we'll call it an interesting turn of events on my account. Oh dear. That's me done. We're on 25 past 12, 20 past 12 even. And I've got to call it a day. We've been on since 9 o'clock. Some mixed results. I've just experienced my first ever wheel disconnect. Did you do it in the Lexus? Last race in the Lexus, though, getting swamped by everyone. What a morning. What a morning. Return to racing. Some decent results. A second place, a fifth, couple of fifth places, and then a couple of last places. I got spun out on lap one um, by an Italian who did he get no negative DR no. So I appreciate you joining me this morning. Uh, I appreciate you spending a bit of time with me. It's good to see some of the legends in chat. You're all legends for popping in. I really appreciate it. Smash the like button. If you've not subscribed, consider subscribing. We'll be back tomorrow for more. I'm going to check out why we wheel disconnected because that's the first time that's happened. And I know that T598s have a habit of doing that from looking online and seeing what's what. But that's the first time it's ever happened to me. And it happened on a live stream. So thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. I am going to love you and leave you. I've got, say, an appointment this morning, but we'll be back on around about 9 o'clock tomorrow morning for some more fun and games. I'm going to get some practice in on the wheel because I need to practice it. 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out. I've not really done anything. Um, SMF, FFJ, it's just a load of letters at the moment, isn't it? Minifesta, Camino, all the legends, the Carls, Radion, everyone that's in. Thank you very much for joining me. I do appreciate it. I'm going to shoot off. I will catch you tomorrow morning for some more fun and games, and hopefully you enjoy the rest of your days. Thank you very much for watching, and take it easy, people. Thank you.